What were some of the challenges in phase 1? Right? What were some of the challenges in phase 2?
I don't even know where to start because the challenges are huge, and I think there's so many challenges. In phase 1, I think when you're getting started, I think it definitely is product market fit. So you don't know what product is going to do well. You don't know, at what price point can it do well. You're not quite sure which places would it do well. So you're still doing a lot of testing, and sometimes you get returns. Sometimes you get really, you get out of stock situations. You're still trying to understand how exactly to market your products. So I think that was definitely one of the challenges in our phase 1. And I think constantly throughout that is also people. And I think people and cash are just constant challenges that we have all throughout our company. People is, we can't do this alone. And, you've been with the company for 2 years, Sean?
Plus, yeah.
2+ years. This is your second year anniversary.
Yeah.
Awesome. I know our, June, our marketing manager, it's her first year anniversary.
Yes.
So that's really exciting. We can't do it alone. I think if anyone thinks that it's dependent on founders, it's depending on the 2 people or the 3 people that have started the company, then they're very, very dead wrong. So finding and building the team for that particular phase of the company is very important. And I think because it's important, it's a challenge.
Right.
And I think cash is always a major challenge because as you're growing your company, you're growing your presence, you also need a lot of cash to fund your growth and actually support the different areas in which you want to invest in. So you always feel like you don't have enough cash. Yeah.
Right. And I want to come back to that, just find out more about the challenges that you had there.
Yep.
But Sabrina, what were some of the challenges? Phase 1, phase 2?
So I think the idea of the main challenge, I think every phase you go, you face the same challenge, just on a different scale.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just gets larger.
Yes.
Bigger challenge.
But it's still the same thing. So I think for us, it's more like understanding how to do this. Finding the right solution for every problem we face.
Because we don't have any background in this. I think that's a really important thing to say. Sabrina and I we didn't come from food. We have no FMCG experience. We actually have never run our own companies.
Yep.
We don't know how to do food production, which we're doing now. We don't know how to do distribution, which we did for a really long time. We didn't know how to do marketing. We were just like cowboys. Cowboys, risk takers, didn't know what we were doing. And now we're facing challenges. I mean, it's no wonder we face challenges because we kind of have to come up with our own playbook at every stage.
Yeah, so it's just problem after problem, solving them, right? But it's just not us, but it's also guiding the team.
Right.
Because again, the team members that we had back then, also they're very young, but they were very passionate about the food, passionate about
really
the brand.
Passionate people.
Yes. Yeah. It's just that, but they are the same as us, right? So it's we are all in this together. So and they look up to us for guidance, right? So for us, it's also guiding the team. That is also a challenge because again, it's our first time guiding people, growing the team, So, but I think we learned from that. And then now we're in phase 2, for example, scaling. The people that we hire or we have, they are going through the same challenges as we are. But what's most important is us being able to guide them. So, but I think that would be our main challenge because for me, problems are always going to be there, right?
Yes,
And I'm very confident that we will have the solution. We will find a way. But it's just getting the team members around us to be confident, to be able to handle it themselves and grow.
But I think that confidence has to come from the management and the leadership first. And I've learned that along the way that if the leaders, who are, like yourself, Sabrina and I and our other management team, if we don't know ourselves, if we have a lot of confidence issues on our own, we feel really insecure, we're reactive, and we've made all these mistakes. We've been reactive at meetings, we've been reactive in the market, because it's very stressful. It's extremely stressful to be creating your own company and trying to grow that company in a hyper competitive market. And I think maturity means for us to really know ourselves, being firm on why we're doing this in the first place, and then being able to exhibit not just passion, but also that sense of maturity in front of our team. And that's how they get the assurance and the guidance. Because, yeah, I think a lot of it is mental. A lot of it is extremely mental.
And I think after 8 years, you've perfected it, right?
Perfect what?
We have not perfected anything.
Well,
What do we
you've at
perfect?
least gotten to a level where you're confident. You know, if you overreact in a meeting, you know how to pull it back. You know how to deal with the repercussions. You know how to then talk to your people, right? But many years ago, when you first started, and I think this is interesting for anybody who is looking to start a business. This is what they want to know, right? This is what they'll want to have insight in. How did you do it then? You know, what were the things that you did to create this success for you? When you overreacted in a meeting then, when you didn't know how to place them in the market, when you didn't know these things, how did you go about finding these answers? How did you figure it out?
I mean, I would love to say, you know, we just woke up one day and it all worked out. But I think the reality is you actually face consequences when you do mistakes. Of managing people, of reacting badly, of, you know, and often it's because you're really stressed yourself. You haven't had enough sleep. You've got a million things racing and you just don't have your firm grounding. And I think when we don't have our firm grounding, we don't come and show up in the best way possible at work. And in your interactions with your team, who are often needing a lot of direction, a lot of guidance, you are not showing up the right way. So I think through a lot of mistakes, through, you know, seeing the reactions of our team and seeing the reactions of what our words have on people, we're really able to take that feedback and just continuously work on ourselves.